Good morning everybody and welcome to today's vlog. My name is Georgia Overbeck. Thank you for being here and for watching this video. I just woke up. It is 7:50 a.m. which actually that means I slept in this morning. Recently I've been waking up at around 6 just because the cat that I am currently taking care of, his name is Wolf, he usually wakes up at 6 a.m. for his breakfast, and so I've been waking up, giving him his breakfast, and then I'll just stay awake. But this morning I was like, it's Saturday, I want to sleep in a little bit. So I did go back to sleep and I was able to sleep for like another hour and a half, which is amazing, and I feel so good. I love sleep. Now I think I'm gonna make some coffee. This is the coffee that is at this house. Almost done though, so I think I'm gonna have to walk down to the Starbucks one of these days and pick up another bag for the owner. Because I slept in and the sun is already out, that means that I can sit outside in the morning time. Nice, get some fresh air. Wolf is here with me. And I'm listening to coffee shop jazz. It is now 10:15. I just got yesterday's vlog edited and now I am exporting it so that I can upload it. I'm ahead of schedule on the vlog today. Go me. So some plans for today. My family and I are going to play tennis. There are some courts that are pretty close to where I'm currently living. So we're gonna go play tennis at some point today. I don't know exactly when that'll be, probably like 12-ish. So I'm thinking that I will prepare my lunch now so that when I get back from tennis, I will have my lunch already made for me because I know that I'm gonna be hungry after that. For breakfast this morning, I've decided I'm gonna make myself a mixed fruit plate, like a nice, beautiful fruit platter. So I have some strawberries, raspberries, banana, kiwi, apple, cantaloupe, and orange. And then I think I'm gonna have a little bit of this mango coconut yogurt as well. Here is my breakfast. So I have all the fruit on the plate and then a little side of the yogurt, almost like a dip. So good. So I finished off the almond milk that I had in the carton yesterday. So I've decided I'm gonna make my own from scratch. I have some almonds here. So I'm gonna take a 1/4 cup, put it into a container, and add boiling water to cover. Now I'm gonna let this sit for 2 hours to soften the almonds, and then we'll make our almond milk then. As I said before, I'm going to prepare my lunch now. I'm gonna be making a asparagus tofu stir fry, and I'm gonna have it with some quinoa. I'm gonna boil some water for the quinoa first. And I have my tofu. I'll do about 1/3 of this block. And I'm gonna cut it into cubes. I'm gonna put it in this little container along with some salt and 1/2 tablespoon of cornstarch. Add the lid and shake that up to evenly coat. Now, I'm gonna use a cast iron pan. I've never used one before because I've just never had one, but I have one right now, so I'm gonna use it. So I'm gonna set the heat to medium. And I'm gonna be using asparagus, but you could do green beans or broccoli or any of your favorite vegetable. Cut off the ends. Also, my water is boiling, so I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of quinoa and let that cook. I added the asparagus to the cast iron skillet. I'm gonna add some fresh ground black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and also a little bit of water because I kind of want to steam this. Asparagus is looking great, so I'm gonna add in the cubed tofu. Lower the heat. Sauces in the fridge, I found sweet red chili sauce, sweet and sour, or hoisin sauce. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. Use this one just because it is a stir-fry sauce. 1/4 cup of the hoisin sauce. I turned off the heat and now it's time to put it all together. First, quinoa. And here it is. I am very excited to enjoy this later. I'm gonna put a lid on it, allow it to cool, and then refrigerate until I'm ready to eat it. I have decided to walk over to Starbucks now and pick up a fresh bag of coffee for the owner of this place. I don't know if I'll get anything to drink just because I already had coffee this morning. I don't really feel like anything else, but we'll see when we get there. I just got back from Starbucks and my walk. It was beautiful. I'm even a little bit warm. The weather is so nice. So I got the coffee. They didn't have the one that she had previously, so I just got the latest roast that they had there, the True North blend. And then since I'm seeing my family today, I got my sister Sophie a cake pop. We kind of have an inside joke with each other about Starbucks cake pops, and I thought it would be funny if I got her one. Hopefully it's not too melted though. My family are going to get here in about 20 minutes, so I'm gonna change and then have my lunch, and then we're going to play tennis. I actually just got a text from my sister that we're actually gonna go to a little cranberry festival before we play tennis. It's in a little town called Fort Langley, which isn't too far from here. I love little festivals and things like this, so I think it's gonna be really fun. It's 1:33. I'm going to have my meal prep lunch. I got you a present.
What did you get?
What? Close your eyes.
I was right. I knew it. A Starbucks cake pop. Cake pop.
Cake pop. Back home after our time at markets and also playing tennis. I did get a few things at the market, so I thought I would do a little haul. So first of all, in this bag, I had got some wild rice. So this is wild rice grown in Saskatchewan. The people who are running the booth were the sweetest couple. The wild rice is gluten-free, high in protein and low in fat. So per serving, it is 65 calories and 6 grams of protein. I'm actually planning on trying this tonight with my dinner. Then there was this booth selling bath and like body products, but they were all Halloween themed. So I got these little bath salts, and they're so cute because they have a little black cat on them, which I thought was perfect because obviously I'm staying with Wolf right now. I love using shampoo and conditioner bars as a more like eco-friendly alternative to regular shampoo and conditioner. So I actually got 2 shampoo bars. These are from Just Pure and Simple. It smells like mint and it is really nice. I got a cherry barbecue sauce and also a plum ketchup. So these are from a brand called Slow Bottled Sunday, and they're made using fruit that would have been thrown away from farms. And the ingredients are so good. It is rescued BC cherries, apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, gluten-free soy sauce, spices, tapioca starch, and salt. So I'm really excited to try these. I needed some garlic, so I got this fresh garlic. And lastly, one of my favorite fall vegetables, delicata squash, but I can only ever find it at like specialty grocery stores or markets, and so I definitely had to get some. If you've never tried delicata squash before, try it. It is so delicious. So now it's 5:30. I'm going to have a shower and get cleaned up, and then I think I'm gonna start on dinner. For dinner tonight, I'm going to be making a fajita bowl. I'm actually going to start with my rice. I'm also gonna preheat the oven right now though. 350. So I'm gonna add 1 cup of water to a pot and a little bit of salt and 1/4 cup of wild rice. By the way, if you're making this recipe, you can use white rice, brown rice, quinoa, whatever grain you like. Now I'm going to boil this for 10 minutes. I found a little mini baking sheet, which I'm going to use. It's perfect, it's like single serving. I'm going to slice 1.5 bell peppers, and I like mine in strips, but you could also do them in small chunks. Add 1/4 cup of chickpeas. And next are our spices. So I'm gonna do 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of coriander. By the way, if you already have like a pre-made taco or fajita spice blend, you could totally use that too. A teaspoon of cumin, half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of oregano, and then lastly is just some salt. This is gonna be some red onion. I think I'm actually gonna do the rest of this. I'm just gonna use my hands to mix this up and coat everything in the spices. It's in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. Rice, I'm gonna lower the heat to medium just so it's on a light boil. I'm going to cover it and leave this. And while everything is cooking, I thought now would be a good time to make the almond milk. I'm gonna drain these quickly. So I'm adding the soaked almonds, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4 cups of water, 1 crack of salt, and a tablespoon of vanilla. You could also add cocoa powder in this to make chocolate milk, dates if you want it more sweetened. And now blend this for 2 minutes until it's nice and smooth. Looks good. Now, if you want to, if you have a nut milk bag, you could totally squeeze the pulp out. I personally don't mind the pulp, so I'm just gonna pour it right into a jar, but you know, if you want like really smooth, creamy almond milk, then probably squeeze that out. You could also use like a thin tea towel. It doesn't bother me. So pour this into a jar and then refrigerate until ready to use. Here's dinner all put together. So I have my fajita bowl, and then on the side I have some pickles.